Thank you for being here. We're here with Cam Blake and his band, and this is a CJSF Studio 6 live session. Take it away.
All right. Let's do it.
I'm waiting for your call, it keeps eating at me. I'm sitting all alone, wish you cared about me. Yeah, won't you leave me on the line? You don't know what to do when I'm stuck here waiting. Seems like every thought turns to contemplation. You leave me now, don't waste my time. It's always easier said than done. We both played a part, but the show is over. Tomorrow will come, there's not much to discover. It's easier said than done. We both know. Hanging from a thread, I can't keep holding on. Had to ask myself why to wait this long. You don't deserve this drawn out game. You don't know what to do when I'm stuck here waiting. 'Cause every conversation turns to contemplation. You can't we leave this all behind? It's always easier said than done. We both played a part, but the show is over. Tomorrow will come, there's not much to discover. It's easier said than done. We both know.
That was sick.
Couple of jazz notes in that solo.
Thanks so much for being here. This is awesome.
Thank you for having us.
We've managed to cram a lot of people into this room today, so I'm very excited about that. Everything feeling good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Great.
it feels wonderful.
Awesome. So why don't you, who are you? Why don't we start there?
I'm Cam Blake.
Yeah.
This is my wonderful band. My wonderful bandmates is Charlie on the keyboards, Oliver on the guitar, Zach Wismer on the bass, Jack on the drums.
Sick.
Yeah. I don't know why Zach only got the last name, but it's fine. It's
Some level of importance, perhaps.
yeah, maybe.
No, I'm kidding. That was
yeah, just the bass player.
that's a great song. That was a great performance. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
What's that song called?
Waiting for your call.
Cool.
Yeah, new song off the album I'm working on. It's basically done. Still getting it all mixed and everything, but
Cool. Can you tell us a little about that? Like, how's the songwriting process been for that album, and currently where's it at?
it was kind of a crazy experience because I took 2 months off work, like just completely dedicated, like 99.9% of my time to sitting in the studio just writing for those 2 months just straight. I mean, like I still had a bunch of other songs like I was working on leading up to that process, but like that was when I just got everything together and was like just in the studio every day recording and writing and doing all that. So like the next song we're playing too, like I just wrote in those 2 months, like every song like had kind of been in the works, you know what I mean? Like I polished them up and got them going a bit more.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a concentrated period that you just dedicated to music. How, like, not a lot of people get a chance to do that. So that's,
it was crazy. I saved enough money that like I kind of felt comfortable doing it. I mean, like obviously, no work for 2 months. Like I had a couple other like producing things that I was making money off of, but like basically no income for 2 months is kind of tough. But but it was worth it. I got to write some nice songs, and
cool.
Didn't have to worry about working in the kitchen all day. It was great.
That life is tough. The musician life of having to live that double life. Right?
Yeah. No, it's crazy. You're like doing like hanging out with customers and your coworkers all day, and then you get home and you're sitting in a studio recording or being on stage, playing in front of a bunch of people. It's a weird dynamic, but it's wonderful though. I love
it. Does your album have a name?
Not yet.
Cool.
There's a couple in the works. You
have to reveal them. I'm very I take a long time to name stuff, and so I if you don't want to give us some tidbits, that's okay.
Yeah,
I get it, because naming stuff is hard.
It is, honestly, because like once you name something, then like also like it's subject to change still. You know what I mean? Like even if I come up with a name now, like a week before my album, I just be like, no, I want to change it. You know what I mean? Like there's like that whole process where you're just kind of sitting in limbo, and then as soon as you release, it's like, okay, it's done, it's gone. It's out of my hands. That's what it's called. But like leading up to it, like I don't know. I've been thinking about a lot of different names, but none of them have really hit that spot that like I want it to hit.
Yeah. So you gotta play it close to your chest, I guess.
Yeah. Totally.
And so right now you're mixing and mastering the record. And you're doing that not in Canada.
Yeah. My so it was really like weird chain of events. I like in my 2 months off, my parents had a family friend over. They were in town from Australia, and I came over on the day that they were leaving. They were leaving like in the afternoon or whatever. I came home and I came to the studio at like 10. The studio's in my dad's house in the basement.
Cool.
I came over and they were just like hanging out or whatever, and then we got talking about music, and he's like, oh, actually I'm a producer in Australia and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, what the hell? Okay. Like, and he's like, let me hear some songs or whatever.
Yeah.
So then he we went downstairs. I showed him like all the tracks I was working on and everything, and he's like, so yeah, we're gonna work together. I was like,
that's
okay.
awesome.
I was like, okay, all right. So we've just been working back and forth. Like I've been sending him all the songs I've been working on, and then most of the like creative process is just me, but like if he's like, no, let's add another chorus here or something like that, then it's like I'm open to it. You know what I mean? Because like I like opening up the creative outlet to like other people. You know what I mean? It's a good way to share. Yeah,
I think the feedback's nice too. We get so married by like our ideas or the way we think that something should sound, and it's until someone kind of outside of the process comes in and it's like, you know what, that's great, but like maybe try this, and it's the kind of moment where you're like, maybe because we get so close to our songwriting or to,
you get lost in it,
and you miss the turnoff that maybe could have led to something a little better.
And like an outsider's point of view is like really important. Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's very cool. So can you tell us what the next songs you'll be playing is?
Oh yeah, next song is "Losing My Mind." Cool. Another song off the new album. This one is gonna be the first single, cool. First release with the music video coming out. Not really sure. Maybe like March or you don't have to. You don't have to sit on that. Release dates are still in the works because I want to do the whole plan and everything. But
Absolutely.
yeah, this will be the first single release.
Cool. Well, I'm excited to hear it.
Hell yeah. All right, let's get to it.
said, are you ready or not? Ready or not? I'm about to go. I don't know if I'm ready or not, yeah. All I know is my friends think that I'm losing my mind, and I'm starting to think they're right, and I just don't know how to go about it. My friends think that I'm losing my mind, and I just don't know. My friends think that I'm losing my mind, and I just don't know how to go about it. My friends think that I'm losing my mind, and I just don't know. Nice. Alrighty. That was kind of slow.
Yeah.
But I kind of liked it. Like, it was like, yeah. Alright. What's the next one? Oh, yeah, head on collision. It's been so hard to remember when we used to live so free, like we wanted to. Hey. And now I'm alone, I can't see you. The future used to be so clear, now I'm fading fast and I can't go back. Don't take your time back, I'll keep it for myself. It's like I'm dying when all my good memories turn into everything else. My life's like a head-on collision. Don't go, it's no good. I'm feeling so far away, but the time is so hesitant to wait. And I can't feel good if you're never here. And I can't just go back now. It's like every time I think about you, feel the pit getting deeper without you. But it don't matter anymore. Don't take your time back, I'll keep it for myself. It's like I'm dying when all my good memories turn into everything else. My life's like a head-on collision. Don't take your time back, I'll keep it for myself. It's like I'm dying when all my good memories turn into everything else. My life's like a head-on collision.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Do that intro. That's fun.
That was great. That was a much darker song than I thought it was. I mean, the name should have given it away, but it was.
Head-on collision.
But no, that was awesome. Great. So, about this record that you're putting. So I suspect, is that song also on this record?
No,
or-
that's actually. No, that song is off my last EP, Fast Love.
Cool.
Yeah, it was kind of that EP is weird. It's kind of like ballady and like the
Really?
first song. Yeah, like the first song's like poppy, and then like it goes into that track, which is like not poppy at
not-
all. It's like
yeah.
dark and like like rock and yeah, weird. And then it goes into like a super soft song. That's like again like very like all my old songs are so like emotional and stuff, like not that the new ones aren't, but yeah they're kind of dark, they're kind of sad. Like Abyss, my first EP, like is actually like it's yeah like I was listening to a little too much Deftones, you know what I mean, like it got a little out of hand. But yeah, you got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere. Some of the most creative moments in your life are going to be kind of the darker moments, right? Like I feel a lot of people land there first and foremost, and then music it takes flight in other ways, perhaps. But you know what? There's bands that have coasted off of the moodiness and the darkness for forever and ever and ever.
That's
right?
like every band.
Yeah. So there you have it.
Yeah, I did start as a rapper actually.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. People don't really see that, especially when they see how my music is now. It was like, very rap oriented as the beginning.
Well, rap rock was kind of at a peak at one point, so we're all kind of
like it was like just straight up like rap. Like I like wrote like boom bop like beats on my like it was like my first EP Building Blocks was I wrote when I was like 15. It's like unlistenable. It's literally just me as a 15-year-old. Like I smoke weed. Like
well, you got to bring up the cred, man.
Yeah,
I get that.
that's literally what it was too. And I was like, but I had none because
Yeah, because you're 15.
Yeah, because I'm 15.
Cred's not like a thing back then.
No.
I mean, it's not a thing now, but it's
yeah. You don't have any when you're 15 living.
When you're 15, you're like a cred debt. So.
Yeah. Cred debt. So funny.
So you were a rapper once, and then you moved into kind of this like moody emo phase, and now you're moving into something new. And so with this new album, like what would like what do you want to do with it? I mean, is this your first like full length?
Yeah, I mean, first like debut LP.
Right.
Yeah, and it's a little scary because like I've never put in so much. Like I've always put a lot of work into my music, but I've never put like so much hardworking hours like dedicated to like honing in something so like whole. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like there's so many moving parts to it right now with like the video and getting my social media and all that. You know what I mean? There's so many things working into it. But like it's really fun though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure like necessarily what I would want from it. But just kind of working on it is kind of anything I'm getting from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
If that makes sense.
Oh, totally.
Not sure if that's corny, but
I think you're a musician, and the corniness comes with the.
It happens.
We're corny by nature. How do you like maybe to like kind of expand on this a little bit? It's like how do you hope? As far as Studio 6 is a local initiative that we're doing. So I guess like when one it's like what kind of like local impact do you want to have with this album?
Well,
like how long have you been playing in the Vancouver scene?
Well, with this particular setup, like we've been playing in the Vancouver scene since what 2015, 16?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like we played like the rock scene stuff when we were in high school.
Cool.
And then like slowly moving away from that, like to like the Railway, and we actually played like the Biltmore and the Imperial last month for the Elevate music.
I was gonna say, I think you were part of the Elevate project, right?
Yeah. And we've been like a part of like the actual scene for probably like a year now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like we were playing in van, but it wasn't like we would drive from high school to play one show and then get home. You know what I mean? It wasn't like we were like chilling or anything. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Like, well, because we couldn't even be in the bars. Like we had to play a song and then like get out as fast as possible.
I still have to do that.
Yeah, but like we can hang it outside and stuff.
We don't have turbines.
Yeah, we played at the Railway, and like we got there pretty early for Loaded and Charlie and like all the other people, because like a lot of the people that we play music with were underage. Just had to like sit outside the venue for like 2 hours. Oh yeah.
It's pretty chill.
Charlie looked very cold though.
It was so cold.
Charlie was dying.
Actually, I like this because it kind of brings something up that is very big in Vancouver right now, which is the discussion around like all ages spaces. So like, what did the Railway like? Were people who wanted to watch it, were they allowed to come in essentially, like for your set at least?
No, it's like it's 19 plus
over.
only.
Yeah. Man,
that's
just brutal.
I know it sucks, but like at the same time, it's like it is a bar. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to respect the rules that are that are
Yeah,
in
I mean, there's
place.
liquor laws in place,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. And like, you don't want a bunch of little kids in there fucking getting drunk. Sorry about swearing.
Yeah. No, you're all good.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're
Is
you're
it
good.
allowed?
Yeah, we'll put a
little
disclaimer in it. Yeah.
Okay,
you're
cool,
all good.
cool. All right. Yeah.
Have you had an experience playing like all ages spaces here in
Yeah.
Vancouver?
Well, we played like CBDBs and stuff. We
Cool.
haven't moved into like the Redgate or any of that kind of scene yet. But hopefully soon.
That's sick.
Oh yeah, Avant Garden. Yeah. Yeah. We played some in like Maple Ridge and stuff like that too, from where we're all from.
The suburbs tend to catch up onto this stuff a lot quicker than the cities do.
Because there's not much else to do out there. So it's like, let's at least get these kids in controlled environment where they can listen to some music.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for having joined me. I think you got one more.
Yeah, one more song.
Cool. Do you want to say anything about it?
This is probably like the outlier in the record for me. You know what I mean? Like one of the song that I'm like, I like the most.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear it.
This is my favorite one. All right. Let's do it.
Start off my day with something sweet, a little bit of caffeine to go with my grief. As I descend, I grasp the railing with my hand, try not to stumble on my feet. I think I had a little bit too much last night, but nowadays that's how it always seems. Yeah, maybe I should think ahead, but instead I just keep rolling on. Yeah.
And that was Cam Blake for Studio 6 from CJSF 90.1 FM. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so much for having us.
Great.
Cheers.
Rock on. Cheers.
And that's it.
Sweet.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right. How's everyone feeling? That was a great set. Good job. That was awesome. Yeah.
Something super baseline.